Hey everybody, Tony D with another quick video, another lamp video. Don't forget my other lamp video on BitChute. You should subscribe to me there because, YouTube. So they had this Harry Styles Vogue cover where he's in a dress. And there are people, on both sides of the controversy. I guess you can call this a Hollywoke hot take. Controversy, this Hollywood controversy. Oh, it's so controversial. He's wearing a dress. Stunning and brave. Not really. I mean, it's been done before. As someone pointed out on Twitter, David Bowie, and then they put up pictures of like Iggy Pop and Kurt Cobain, who I don't think were doing it for the same reasons. That was just sort of like a one-off for them. Like Bowie, he was a whole deal with that, right? He was always androgynous, trying to blur those lines. I mean, you could throw Marilyn Manson in. I don't think Marilyn wore a dress per se, but did that whole sort of gender bending thing. But even those two guys, I mean, it was an image thing, right? It was to sell records. It was to get people to go, who is that? What are they doing? And then you start looking at the music and the album and maybe buy it. That's it. That's the whole purpose of it. There's no other purpose. People say, they're so brave, they paved the way. No, it was about selling records. This is about, Harry Styles is a musician. It's about selling, I guess, downloads. Nobody has any records or cassettes or CDs anymore. So it's about downloading his music because, so stunning and brave. Let me check this guy out on the internet. Oh, I like his music. Oh, I'm going to download it now. That's all it's about. Getting a name out there. If I could wear a dress on the cover of Vogue to sell my books, I would. I don't care. Who cares? It's a stunt. It's a stunt. Now, Candace Owens comes out and she, does the culture warrior thing saying, you can't have a country full of feminized men. Hey, it's partially true. I mean, in general, straight women are not going to be attracted to feminized guys. They want manly guys. And the fact that there are, sometimes these trends is kind of counterproductive to the mating process, I think, in a lot of respects, right? So, while you might have some young girls who are really, it's so cool, you're kind of like non-binary, or you're really agender and we don't really know about you, and you're like, yeah, hey, let's go back to my place and and get comfortable, because what's the difference, right? It doesn't matter to me. We could both say, lay around in my place naked. If something happens, it happens. I mean, that's what it's all about. 90% of these trends are just so people could have sex with each other and have another excuse to do it. The culture warrior stuff, I mean, I don't think it's a plot by China to sterilize us, but at the same time, I mean, she does have a point that straight women in general are not attracted to feminine guys, and just as guys who are straight tend to be more attracted to feminine women. I mean, I dated a girl who had the high-pitched voice, and I loved it. She had the girly voice, and all my friends hated her, and I was like, nah, I'm not hating it. I'm loving it. I'm loving that girly voice. I mean, people like what they like, but there's a very tiny sliver of the population that in terms of attractiveness is going to just roll with some sort of gender mix. I mean, there are people who do that. More power to them. I don't care. But this whole thing is not an attack against manhood. It's a publicity stunt. And it's a publicity stunt on Candace Owens' part, too, because she knows she can get publicity out of this by stating her case, just as Harry Styles can, pretend to be stunning and brave, whereas I don't think he really cares. I think he's probably just like, ooh, this will sell some albums, and now that it's a controversy, it'll sell even more albums, right? I mean, as long as you have controversy, that's the key thing. The moment something's now you can't be too controversial. You want to be just the right amount of controversy. So this is probably just the right amount. It's like harmless, like Harry can go back to wearing guy clothes and say, oh yeah, I wore a dress. Sometimes I wear a dress. Sometimes I'll wear a suit. Mostly I'll wear a suit, but sometimes I'll wear a dress. Hey, it's no big deal, ladies. Buy my new album. I mean, that's all it is, in my view. It's just a publicity stunt. So I don't think you should get bent out of shape over it. Really, it is what it is. Hollywood does this stuff. They try to be outrageous. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it goes too far, as with something, say, like Cuties on Netflix. But they're always looking to push the envelope, not because it's like, hey, we're explorers trying to do cool artistic things. It's more like, hey, what kind of outrageous thing can we do to get millions of clicks so people buy whatever product we're selling? So if you picked up a Vogue magazine or read an article about the cover and then you ended up downloading a bunch of Harry Styles music, mission accomplished.